Welcome back. Namibia launches its Amnesty initiative encouraging citizens to voluntarily surrender illegal arms, ammunition and armaments. This critical effort aims to enhance public safety, prevent illicit trafficking, as well as build a peaceful environment. We're now joined in studio this evening by Chief Inspector Elifas Kuwinga, Media Relations Subdivision from the Namibian Police Force. Good evening and welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Nina. And yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
To start with, talk to us about the purpose of this initiative. I obviously alluded a little bit in the intro, but in your own words, talk to us about the purpose as it's emphasized by the Namibian police.
Yeah, and Nina, this is to enhance public safety, as you put it rightfully in your intro. And also to make sure that, yes, the environment where we are staying, the places where our children are running around, it must be conducive. And to remove these firearms, these illegal firearms, of course, it's better to do it in such a way that public members also play their part. Mm-hmm. In this particular sense, public members are having a chance now, this time around, to come out. If they're having illegal firearms, to surrender. And of course, they will not be prosecuted. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But again, besides that, it is the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration and Safety and Security who declares who had declared the month of September as the month of amnesty, meaning up to the end of this month.
Right.
Whoever is having a firearm that is illegal or unwanted firearm is the right time to surrender. But also equally, besides the declaration by the minister, mm-hmm. equally this exercise is provided under Section 4, subsection 1 of the Arms and Ammunition Act, mm-hmm. 1996, Act number 7 of 1996, which provides for those that are having firearms, illegal firearms, to surrender. Now this purpose is for those that are having these illegal firearms to surrender, but also equally to protect them, meaning they will not be prosecuted.
Right.
Whoever is having currently, who's sitting with a firearm and thinking about, oh, how do I get rid of this firearm? Without selling it, without handing over to someone else, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. now is the time to surrender. Now this particular part in this act, section number 2, number 29, and also section 33 of the act, mm-hmm. It provides for those who are surrendering not to be prosecuted. In any way, they will surrender and just walk away. Mm-hmm. So that's how it is. But after the end of September, after the end of 30th of September, yes, police will go around, and whoever is found with illegal firearms will, of course, be arrested and prosecuted. Mm-hmm. So they will face, of course, the
full arm of the law.
Exactly, they will be held liable. Mm-hmm. So that's, in a nutshell, what this amnesty period means.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. When you say that, of course, as you mentioned, the period of amnesty ends on the 30th of September. If after that you are found with an illegal weapon, you said that they will be arrested and prosecuted. Tell us what the normal charges are that is laid against somebody when they are found with an illegal weapon, illegal firearm, etc.
Yeah, Nina, there are a number of ways a person will be charged. First, after arrest, of course, they will go through the legal ways, I mean the court proceedings, and then the court will decide. There are two ways. Either the person, if found guilty, will face a punishment, imprisonment, or the person can also be fined, or even both. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it determines, and the law decides. So in the court, that particular person will feel of carrying around illegal firearms. Mm-hmm. So in all together, let's use this time and surrender. Let's not wait until police. In fact, what we are doing is a favor, not a favor, but a chance, mm-hmm. for those, mm-hmm. that are sitting with that particular thought, what do I do with this firearm? Now, Nina, just imagine in 2021, about 116 firearms were surrendered. We are talking about 2021. Mm-hmm. But again, in 2022, 1,293 firearms, just firearms alone, were surrendered. And last year, that is now 2023, 159 firearms were. Now, if we look at these 3 years, the past 3 years, in total, just on firearms alone, 1,568 firearms were surrendered. And we applaud our citizens, our public members, who listen and come out and surrender these firearms. Because at the end of the day, we are making sure that the area where our children are, it's peaceful, it's conducive, and that's the purpose. But end of the day, these firearms that we are receiving, that are surrendered, are destroyed.
Yeah.
And it's always on the 9th of July. That is when we are destroying these firearms. So we don't keep them. Yeah, we take them in, and at this particular date, we destroy these firearms. So we don't safekeep them.
Yeah. Chief Inspector, although this is an amnesty period and the police are urging individuals to come out and assuring them that they will not be prosecuted. Of course, some people might be a bit hesitant in doing that. Talk to us about the process. Do you just go to your nearest police station? Are there any forms that will be filled in? Are your details retained, etc., etc.?
Yeah, it's not something that is difficult. It's not. It's especially this time around, because any office, any police station that you approach regarding surrendering of these firearms will gladly welcome you. And the process is not that difficult. It's not a lot of things that are asked. Of course, one question will be, where you picked up? And of course, there are people that picked up firearms. There are those that inherited or were given those firearms. And there are those that are having legal papers, but don't want them. So we call them unwanted firearms, but in possession of the legal owners. But these owners, of course, they don't want it, probably. And yes, if they come in, we gladly assist them and we take in those firearms. But yes, public members are urged to make sure that to use this particular time, and especially, we are right about in the 4th of September, but time flies. By the time you open your eyes, it's already 30th. And after you realize, we will deal with those that are having illegal firearms. But again, if you look at the mandate of the Namibian Police Force, one of the mandates is to protect life and property. How do we do that if we are not working together as public and the police and security clusters? How do we do that? So use this chance as we are protecting lives and properties. There are probably firearms that are in the hands of wrong people, that end up in the hands of wrong people. And so it's our plea to those citizens, peace-loving citizens, to surrender these firearms. But also equally, it's the Namibian Police Force organizational strategy, pillar number 2, also talks about building partnership. Now, building partnership, it means Namibian police force alone cannot fight crime.
Right.
But again, we need different partners such as even individuals who can assist the Namibian Police Force, who can report even if there is a case. So those are the people that we are talking about when we are saying peace-loving citizens. So let's build this house.
Chief Kuwinga, thank you so much for being with us this evening. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Nina. You're welcome.
That was Chief Inspector Elifas Kuwinga from the Namibian Police Force speaking to us about the amnesty period, relying citizens to hand in their firearms or any illegal weapons that they may have. This amnesty period obviously lapses in a month's time. That is the 30th of September. So please do go to your nearest police station if you'd like more information or you'd like to hand in an illegal weapon that you do own.